Literally 1 minute ago, on his own volition, he decides to hop up here. He's been hanging out in the studio for the last 15 minutes, but right before the stream starts, he knows it's time. Time to say salutations to the kindred spirits. Hey guys, welcome to my corner of the magic universe. It's an exciting day today as I get to give away hundreds of dollars of magic. Let me see if I can do this view. Nope. I'm running a different thingamajig here. Let's bring it in. There we are. I'm not really happy with this picture-in-picture view, but this is what we're working with today, as we're still waiting for OBS to upgrade their software. Hey, buddy, you won't be hanging out here too long. I got things to do on this space. We're going to have to move him to the kitty cat resting pad over here. We'll get to that in a second. So yeah, as I was saying, we're giving away 200 bucks of magic today. We started this giveaway. It's not even a contest. Here's what it is. It's people being nice. And this is, it's in my book. It's a theory of mine. I encourage everyone, just be nice when you can. And that's why I'm able to be nice today. A benefactor who wishes to remain anonymous said, hey, Doug, I'd like to share some generosity. I'm in a position to do it. How can we do this? And so we're giving away a couple of Ultimate Magic kits. We started last week. We collected some comments. This benefactor has selected a winner from those comments. That person will be receiving what I call the Ultimate Magic Kit. 12 pieces of magic apparatus. We're going to look at a couple of them just to kill some time and give people a chance to get around here. Yeah, right. What's up, Jason? Always good to see you. Just be nice. If you can be interesting and be amazing as well, that's a bonus, but be nice for sure. And because of people that are being nice, I'm able to give away 2 of these kits today. I've also got a surprise for this young man, the future of magic, Phoenix McDonald. This young man is 10 years old. He possesses skills of cardmen 3-4 times his age. This guy's doing Pharaoh shuffle work. He uses poker sides cards. He attacks every plot. I've seen him with style. So yeah, congratulations on being noticed for working hard, Phoenix. You're going to have a little reward today. Saying hi to the kindreds here. What's up, Sam? Good to see you. Dylan as well. Man, I hope your prize is getting to you soon as well. Yes, Ron, sometimes the mascot naps. In fact, these days, most of the time, he is, I'm hoping I can, nope, still can't do that. We're learning what we can and can't do. The larger he gets, the more he sleeps. All right, so what was I saying here? We're going to give away this box to the chosen one. And wow, I was super happy to hear the chosen one. Let's go ahead and do this now, because this will, just get this out of the way. If you're tuning in and you commented on the stream last week, what do I have to do here? I have to add an image to this scene so that we can see who our benefactor chose as the winner. You're going to bear with me for just a moment as I figure out how to put a picture in this box. Fortunately, we have the lovely side to look at here. If there was one thing that I could have done beforehand, it would be to get this name on screen before we did the, but we live and learn. We live and learn. All right. So picture, where's the picture, Con? That's not it. I'm going to do this verbally. And maybe a little bit later on in the stream, what I'll do is I'll go and grab the image when it is not going to take me an unknown amount of time. And as I do these things, I thank you all for enduring. Let me tell you what I'm doing right now. I'm going on to my members Discord. If you're a member of my channel, you have access to my Discord. This is where I make magic things happen on an advanced level. We do hangouts, we do chats. And right now I'm reading a comment from Catherine 6730. Let me save this image. Conn giveaway winner in the downloads. All right, that's savable. It's there. We can bring it up. We can all look at this comment and you'll see why it was interesting to me. It holds a soft space in my heart because it relates to a grandfather. And this is very much what inspired me. In fact, my earliest recollection of a magic moment was when my grandfather, we're going to do this right now. My grandfather vanished a coin. Just a coin vanish, probably just a simple French drop. But it was this magic moment that blew my mind to the point where I decided it was something I had to be. I was probably 8 years old then. I would learn a trick from a third grade teacher when I was 9, but that's getting ahead of the story, a story I'll tell soon in detail. Here's the comment. You can read it. When I was a young boy, my grandfather amazed me with some basic magic tricks. The experience struck me with the rest of my life as one of my best childhood memories. I can so relate to that. I can vividly recall my grandfather vanishing that coin myself. Back to the quote. I am now a grown man and the uncle to a fantastic niece. I've been wanting to learn some magic tricks to give her that same experience. I love this part of it. This gentleman wants to inspire his niece. And the fact that we're inspiring young ladies in the world, anything to do with magic, I love. This is why I want the Conn's Ultimate Magic Kit. But to be honest, the channel has already taught me enough to impress her. So, hey, Catherine 6730, congratulations on being our first winner. After the stream, what I'll do is find you in the chat, the comment section of the video from last week. And make sure you catch up with me there. You'll want to send me an email with your mailing address, and we will get that to you. And like I said, if you're not watching live now, we'll catch up then. Oh, more kindred spirits. Hello, Amber, and good luck. We're going to give this other kit away live in about 10 minutes. Alex, yes, congratulations. That's our vibe. Ben, thank you. And Andy, Gaff Man's in the house. Danny Pritchett back home with internet. Happy your ordeal's over, my friend. And Doc Yoder, yeah. Yeah, congrats to everyone. You have this hat? All right, so let me unplease the mascot here. Sai, we're going to open some of this stuff we're giving away. It says, Internet, I leave you now. It's been a pleasure. He'll rest over here. We have a futon with a close-up pad. Here's what's in the kit if you're curious. There's a hot rod. There's a nickels and dimes. I want to give some easy pocket tricks to a beginner, give them an instant start in magic. You get a nice magic wand in the kit. I'm going to open 2 of these and perform just a little bit of magic with the props. The cups and balls, we're going to open these because I want people to see what they're getting when they buy a Murphy's aluminum set. We'll do this real briefly. It's a set of 4 Goshman super soft sponge balls, a set of Professor's Nightmare rope, 6 feet of Magician's rope, cord, ends tucked and glued by yours truly. You get a thumb tip, you get a silk, diagonal 12-inch silk, and then you also get these 4 classic trick decks, a stripper deck, a mark deck, an invisible deck, and a Svengali deck. So this is what someone live in the chat will be winning today, but hold the phone because dig it. There's more than 1 live chat giveaway. I'm going to do a bonus warm-up. We're going to do 2. That's right. I'm doubling down. And then Phoenix is going to win something. That's 3 giveaways live on screen. And now I'm thinking, man, maybe we don't even have time to do tricks. Maybe I'll just do, what I've been interested in more than anything is these. And this, I'll tell you, this is a classic prop. It's a stripper deck. But look at the difference here. Standard release for the last 10 years. New release, official bicycle stripper deck. What they're doing, I think you can tell by the white label. And let me differentiate here. Old stripper deck, no longer available. I want to compare the new stripper deck to the old stripper deck. I'm particularly interested in the quality as it compares. And I should note that my distributor sells these decks at a much higher price than the older deck. I have suspicion that this is, or I'm probably 100% sure, it's because the US Playing Card Company is producing them at a higher price point. So we're going to compare the quality with the standard release stripper deck, something you might find cut in-house, with the stripper deck that the US Playing Card Company is producing in-house. So it comes sealed like right out of the factory as a stripper deck. The old decks were open, cut, and then resealed. So there's a benefit there. Having a sealed deck makes it look official. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What this is, it's been a while since I've handled this stripper deck. Let me get it in standard condition here. All right. When we open new decks, we always like to see how the pull tabs work. Generally not Bicycle's finest suit, but look at this thing coming right off like a pro. All right. By the way, whoever wins the next giveaway, you're going to receive this deck. I'm going to give away a Conn starter pack to someone live on stream to start. That's going to be 4 tricks. You're going to get 4 props. One of them will be this stripper deck. So my first curiosity is do they have instructions? The Darryl line comes with Darryl's printed instructions, and those are really good. Does this have instructions? It has a bicycle advertising card and another bicycle advertising card, and no instructions. So if you buy a bicycle tapered deck, you better know what to do with it. Fortunately, hardworking magi like yourself, like yours truly here, have put tutorials on YouTube, and you can go and look at what to do with the stripper deck. I'm assuming these are cut as well. Did I turn it around? Here, let's start here. I'll turn around the advertising cards in the deck. If you don't know what a stripper deck is, it's tapered. So it's bigger at one end than it is at the other. It goes in at an angle. So when you turn cards around, you can find them by touch. You might be able to see a little step there in the deck. That's where the tapered card is. Just by running my fingers down the pack, they come right out. It works just by touch. I'm holding it at one end. I run my fingers. So if someone picked a card, you turn the card around, you could find their card. You could find 4 aces. You could find a poker hand, and that's the stripper deck. I did a video on 10 unique applications of a stripper deck. And if you want to learn more about it, go watch my YouTube video on the stripper deck. All right, so that's what the backs look like. Uniform. The cut matches the print. And this is where I think you'll see a difference. If we look at this deck, you can see that the cut on one side gets a little narrow towards one end. That would be this side. You see how it's a little narrow? Not super visible, but it is a small discrepancy. So that is a plus. The discrepancy is virtually non-existent or invisible. So this is a quality deck. Let me try my favorite trick with it. We'll see how it works. If it works fine, we're going to give this one a thumbs up, even though they're charging like $2 more wholesale for these things. So if you see your stripper deck prices go up, well, you heard it here first. That's why US Playing Card Company's jacking up the market. Oddly enough, they're not making stripper or Svengali decks and invisible decks, so they're staying the same price. They're staying the same price. You get more tricks out of a Svengali deck or an invisible deck, and it's cheaper. Go figure. Anyway, it's probably because they have to cut, add chemicals, or arrange dupes. Here's my favorite stripper deck trick. You get a deck of cards. They're all mixed up. They're all there. They're all different. I'm going to give these an extra shuffle. You have your friend pick a card. So someone grabs any card they want out of the deck and then remembers the card, because without the remembering, there's no trick. So remember that. Oh, an ace. I can see what it is in the monitor, but that's not as important, because I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look for the card. I'm going to find it by touch. I do that by cutting the deck. I cut it exactly in half. Yeah, exactly in half. 26 cards on each side. That's exact. I feel like I got that on the first cut, but I always like to check. So that's 25, huh? Oh man, I'm off by one. Literally. That's pretty close. 25, 27. Oddly enough, the one card I missed is the one of the red ones. But yeah, I put all the red ones. When I cut it in half, I put all the red ones over here. And this way you know it's 26. This is mathematics. But I am missing a red card. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't a red card selected? Oh yeah, a red card was selected. It's the only red card in the black side. That's the ace of diamonds, the selection. And yeah, George, I'm cheating. It's a trick deck. Were we paying attention to that earlier? So this is a stripper deck. This one works great. Whoever gets this deck, and it's going to be the next thing we give away here. Here's what you're going to get. Oh, look what else is in here. A UFO. We featured this trick on last week's live stream. Thanks to channel member, kindred spirit, and supporter on many levels, Gary Henderson. Gary wanted to contribute to the kitty. He said, hey, Doug, I'm going to buy one of these for me, but charge me for two and give one away on your stream. So I'm putting this in the box, and it's really Gary's inspiration that built this box. You get a set of my rope, Professor's Nightmare ropes. You get tutorials on how to use that. You'll find 4 super soft Goshman sponge balls in this package. And then you also get the stripper deck and some of my DNA from the deck. It's in the box. Someone from this live stream is about to win this. What we're going to need is a giveaway tool. So let me go over to this section of my universe. The giveaway tool. There it is. Are we sharing this stream? Yeah, we are. All right, so we need some giveaway tool words. Let's see. I know what I want the big giveaway to be. Let's do this one, Easy Kit. EASYKIT. EASYKIT. I'm going to start collecting comments on the word Easy Kit. If you want to type that into chat now, you will be eligible to win this starter kit. Only one comment will register. So if you type Easy Kit more than one time, it will not register on. Yeah, George has got the idea. And we have entries formulating, 10 and counting. We're going to let this go for a minute or two, let everybody get a chance to get in here, and maybe I'll briefly open those cups and balls I wanted to display while we collect some comments. After I give this away, I'm going to tell Phoenix what's happening in his universe. We're about to blow his mind. Phoenix McDonald. One box of magic ready to be shipped at exorbitant shipping rates. If there's anything that beats my head in, let me tell you, it's the shipping rates. There we go. Tell them, Phoenix. I told you guys, just one comment. It doesn't register more than them. Hey, look at this guy in the house, Jimmy Ferrister. Jimmy is coming to the Big Easy, New Orleans. I got your message right before this stream. I didn't have a chance to answer it, so I will message you later. You get my phone number. We're going to hang out tomorrow. Good to see you, Jimmy. Can't wait to meet you and your lovely wife. Yeah. Hey, if anyone wants to make it a group meeting, we'll be in New Orleans having dinner and drinks tomorrow, something like that. Yeehaw. Going to briefly expose these cups and balls next, and then we're going to talk about cups and balls for just a minute. Seems like we've got all the entries that need to be entried. 44. We're slowing down. I'm going to give this 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's draw this thing. Who's going to win the easy kit? Look at all the kindred spirits. Phoenix, if you win, you're immediately exempt from winning anything. Saint Michael. Saint Michael. Look at you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That sounds like an exorbitantly priced international shipping if I've ever seen one. Hey, buddy, what you're going to want to do, or madame, I'm assuming if you're a saint, it's a buddy, but maybe I'm jaded. There's my email. Please send me an email with your user screen name, and I'll need a shipping address. That's the name of that tune. Thank you, and congratulations, Mikal, Saint Mikal. We must be official about it. All right. I knew already, bud. Look, I'm prepared. Every time I do a giveaway, I prepare for about not $100, but shipping's a killer. Yeah, shipping's a killer. All right, drop me that email. Hopefully it's not the moon. Look at everyone with the congrats. Yes, indeed. Ah, yes. Let's talk cups for a minute. I don't sell close-up mats. Let's talk about close-up mats just for a minute. There is a gentleman. His name is Patrick Przecki. You guys have heard me talk about this man before. And I'm just going to give him the rub right here while we're on screen, and I'll share this site. Stop this one. This man makes the best pads in the business, and he also custom makes the pads. So like when I use a pad for my I use a DJ laptop stand is what I use more often than anything. He custom cuts it to fit that top. He has a lot of standard sizes, and there's servants that attach, carrying bags, foldable ones. If you're looking for a good close-up pad, it's Pat's Mats, Magical Mats by Patrick. And does he have like the one that I really like is the plush pad. So if you're looking to get my favorite one, they're all really nice. The one I'm featuring here is the purple one. This is the original material. If you want the best close-up pads, that's where you go. Pat's Mats. Pat's Mats. What? Brother, thank you so much. That will help tremendously. That will probably get that package to wherever it needs to go. Greatly appreciated. We're going to make this thing focus. This is the Murphy's Magic brand cups and balls. I've been talking a lot with students about different beginner sets and cups and balls. And while I generally recommend a copper set, cups get pricey quick. And to make a long story short, this is the best value set on the market. You'll find several aluminum sets available. This set, which is modeled after the Paul Fox design, is advertised as 50% heavier than other aluminum cups. I've used other aluminum cups. I used aluminum cups when I started street performing. I know the difference, and these are a little bit better. They also have a nice wide base on the bottom. Like this bottom rim is nice and thick. So these are the cups that we're offering at my online store, which is kind of the backbone of the giveaway. I guess I could give a little, do a little commercial for those of you that don't know that I have, I sell things online. I sell beginners magic tricks over at Conn Games. This is our new online magic store for beginners. And we have, let me just click the catalog. It's not a lot, but it's good for beginners. It's quality stuff. I hand pick it myself, and you get DNA, and usually you get a little bonus from me when you order. So that's what's happening at Conn Games. myshopify.com. It's also connected to my YouTube channel, actually. So what you can do if you're curious is just go visit my YouTube store and order right from there. All right, Phoenix, I'm not going to make you wait anymore. I'm not going to. What you're going to get, Phoenix, is a set of cups and balls. That's right, Phoenix McDonald. You automatically win a set of cups and balls. And as good as this set of cups and balls is, this heavy aluminum Murphy's Magic set, you are not going to win these cups, Phoenix. The gentleman that wanted to offer a scholarship to the cups and balls thought that you had enough drive and that you care enough to where you should probably get started with the heavier copper set. And there are options for copper cups. There are $30 cups. There are $40 cups. But guess what you're going to get, Phoenix? The Legend cups, buddy. Heavy copper. I bought these for myself to work on the streets of New Orleans. This is a grand set of cups. They sound like bells. And for a magician of your development with this size cup, when we send these to you, and you're not getting these are mine. I have to order a new set to send to you. When you get those, I can't wait to see what you do with them. And yes, that's actually the biggest prize of the day. And I think this is not just a show of be nice, but it's a showing of what can happen if you care about your art and you're around people that care about it similarly. And we're generating that kind of community here. And I couldn't be happier just to be part of it, much less, I get to put smiles on faces. I know you're going to love those cups, brother. And I can't wait to see what you do with them. So yeah, congrats, Phoenix. All right, well, we're about half hour in. I'm sure, thank you, Flip. Yes, no extra charge for the desk. If you are considering a semi-career in online magicianing, one of these adjustable desks is super, super good. Dr. Dimples, I am not live on TikTok. Sometimes I do double dip. Yeah, no doubt. Those are awesome cups. I love mine. And Phoenix, if you don't have a wand, I'm going to get you one of those too. I don't know if you have a wand or not. Yeah, Tim, you're right. I know he will. Yeah, it's huge. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's get ready to do a comment. I think we can assume what the comment's going to be, but let me go back to my share screen. I got to back up here. Back up this giveaway tool. So the kit, it's $115 value. Where's the button? StreamYard's giveaway page. We found it. I can't imagine a world where someone's clicking these buttons for me and all I have to do is talk. We'll get there one day, folks. Thank you for bearing with me as I work my one-man show as best as I can. That's it. Let's share it. Okay, what's the words? Of course, the words are be nice. Be nice. Why isn't it doing it? Oh, that's why. That, broadcast, and be nice. All right, so if you want to win $100 of magic, live in the chat, type be nice here. I think we need to give this. Well, what we'll do is we'll just give it till the entries slow down. I'll keep an eye on the entries, and then it'll go from there. Catherine wins the first giveaway of the day, the Ultimate Magic Kit going to inspire young nieces. Milak gets the starter set, stripper deck, UFO, ropes, sponge balls, and Thank you. Thanks again, Ron, for supporting the cause with that super chat. And Phoenix, wow. So happy for you. I'm a little jealous, actually. Like, I saved up my hard-earned money to buy my first $30 set of, I think I paid like $30 for aluminum cups in 1988 to be gifted a set of fancy Legend copper Paul Fox, nice balls. It's a good thing. 48 comments and counting, breaking our former record of 44. We can wind this down in about 30 seconds, and then someone here is winning over $100 of magic. What a coolness. Sticky. Bro, you almost didn't make it in there. All right, let's draw this thing, y'all. I'm going to click this button in 5. Good luck. 4. To all the kindred spirits. 3. Be nice. 2. And double thanks to the benefactor. Thank you. 1. Good luck. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Phoenix was so close. It's one away. Bernard. Y'all, with Phoenix with the one off. Bernard. Bernard. Look, you know the deal. You're going to need to send me an email, conjure@conjure.com. I need a shipping address. Please include your screen name in this email so I don't forget things. And let's all congratulate Bernard. David Miller. Bro, the constant supporter. One of the true. And you just ordered from us, like you need to order more things from me. I sent your package this week if you don't have it yet. Thanks again, David. For the most part, and we'll get this off the screen here. And again, congrats, Bernard. Congrats, Miguel. Congrats, Phoenix. Congrats, Karen. Congrats, everyone. What a day of gifting. I figured that was it. You did it for the hat pin. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Do I have one here? Yeah. When you order, I only have like 5 of these left, but when you place an order, you currently get a sign card and you get one of my Peace Pip. It's a little design I made up. It's a hat pin. We toss those in the orders. Had 50 of them. I have 5 left. That's the spirit. Love you back, Danny. You're a good guy. I like you. Alex will be on Discord. I probably won't because I have had, let me tell you, I had a crazy night last night. I went to a vaudeville show and was out way past my bedtime. I also had a couple beers, which I never do. I was drinking PBR with Jack Murdoch and Warpo. So, and I had a late night and busy day. I'm going to go relax and enjoy the rest of my evening. Yeah, Sticky's got one. I have an extra one set aside for you as well. It's conjure@conjure.com, bud. So that's the email, 2 N's, conjure@conjure.com. That's the email. You know what I do, Mike? Here's the thing. I use Sticker Mule. And what they do is occasionally offer incentives for their customers to buy products. And what I do is buy those products when they're cheaper. Like those hat pins, if I ordered 50 of those, it would cost me about $100. I got them for about $1 a piece, which is something I can afford to give away. So when they make a special, I get something unique. And if you've ordered from me, you may have got stickers at some point. You might have got bonus tricks. I try and give something in the package when I can, and I can't do it all the time. But yeah, I try and keep it fun. Yeah, I do want to get on the Discord. Tomorrow, I'm going to be hanging out with Jimmy and working, and then Sunday is my daughter's baby shower, welcoming my 4th grandchild into the planet on Sunday. So got a busy weekend. But look, I'll play it loosey-goosey, and I'll just try and pop on the Discord when I can. You know, if nothing else, you guys drop me a line over there, and I'll give you my attention when I can. Pro Basil. Yeah, we'll answer a few questions here. Are there any easy sleight of hand tricks I can do with small coins? Sure. I mean, thank you, Ron. Thank you. I'm going to continue the mentoring right here for just a moment. I'm going to recommend just the basic sleights that I use that are easy to do with just about any size coin. The trick I spoke of earlier, my grandfather did. I'm quite certain he did a French drop, which is where most beginners start. This is not a technique I generally recommend to beginners because I don't think it's really that deceptive. I think it's easy to kind of create suspicion when you do this technique. It's just dropping it here, right? So you hold the coin here and you let it drop, and you do that while your hand's in front of it. So you're generally the thumb goes under, it doesn't have to, but when this hand's in front, it drops, and then you pretend to take the coin. While I teach, let me pause and say thank you to new member and supporter Jim Short. Thank you very much. And that's all I have to say about you, sir. That's the number one sign. Jason was the first. He knows that. Later, Alex. Alex leaves when it's time for coin magic. He only likes card tricks. This is the vanish that I do most of the time. This simple technique. David Roth coined it a shuttle pass vanish. I'm sure they were doing this vanish back in the medieval times when Merlin was making rocks turn into eggs. It's just a simple finger palm. This is the finger palm. You turn your hand at the wrist, you hold it there. It's the natural motions that make these things deceptive, like the taking hand is pinching at the fingertips. I'm not in a closed fist. I'm at the fingertips. It's natural. And usually I'm doing something like, hey, friend, here, check the coin out. So I'm inviting them to follow this action. If you were to start a coin magic journey, if you're not doing this simple vanish, I would encourage it. And related to this vanish, which is good for any small object, is this vanish, which is literally the oldest trick in the book. This technique right here. Oldest trick in the book. Published in The Discovery of Witchcraft. Reginald Scott describes this technique. As you turn your hand over, you just put your thumb on it. So hold an object on your fingertips, turn your hand over and put your thumb on it. And as you do that, pretend to take the object into the other hand. The other hand will break at the wrist. The hand will maintain a bulbous look, not a closed fist, but bulbous, like it holds something. If it's a ball, maybe you're rolling the non-existent ball. So turning the hand over, breaking at the wrist, and then moving away where you want because your spectator's eye will follow the moving object. And if you can manage to choreograph even those two things, you could say, here, friend, check out the coin, but don't wait too long. It goes up my sleeve. I can also make it go up this sleeve. It's coin magic. And now you have a couple of coin things that you can work on if you haven't already. If you need more than that, well, maybe catch me next stream. I don't want to babble too much about beginner's coin magic. What book, Tigger? Someone should make a Sparks note of that book. It's not, what did I reference? Oh, The Discovery of Witchcraft. Richard Kaufman did a re-release. I don't know if it was annotated or not. And yes, it is not an easy read. That is an understatement and a half. All right, you're welcome, Pro Basil. Quite welcome. Anytime, anywhere. Anyone else has any questions, comments, constructive criticism? This is the time you want to ask. The most important coin technique of all is a good classic palm. If you really want to evolve, you learn to do a palm where you're gripping the coin by the base of your pinky and the base of your thumb. This is going to allow you to have like a third hand. Your other fingers can stay visible and you have that coin concealed. That's the real work. Yes, Tim, I'm making an order today. It won't be shipping till Monday. So that's where Phoenix's cups will be ordered. And I'm super happy with those packet wallets. I'm going to order a bunch more of them. They'll be in midweek next week. Thank you for asking. Hey, Gary's in the house. Gary, we gave away your UFO. I get to ship it to who knows where. It's going to a good home. That's Gary Henderson, folks. Thank you for that contribution today, Gary. Tigger wants to know what kind of close-up pads I prefer to work with. You'll notice, well, here, what I prefer, if I'm doing a cat burrito, I prefer navy blue for the cat burritos. He's back, folks. So it depends. Like if I'm doing my coin tricks, they're going to show up better on a dark pad. But if I'm using dark props, they're going to show up better on a light pad. If I had to pick one color to go with, it's going to be green. This is the color I've chosen more often than not in my life to cover my street performing tables with. I chose green based on the advice of my mentor, Cellini, who suggested that green made people think of money. And when you're on the street, you want people thinking of money. So if I had to pick one color, I'd pick green. But the next one I'm ordering is going to be burgundy. So you do you. Mix it up. That is, yes, this is good advice. And this is where I learned a lot of stuff. Ron mentions David Ross, Expert Coin Magic Made Easy videos. I think the second one is a standout, but the first one has all the basics, and as well as his printed material. Highly recommended for coin magic. And there's my favorite coin magic book, Kaufman's Coin Magic. I think it's the best modern collection. This book really needs to be written again, in my opinion. I'd love to see a sequel, Kaufman's Coin Magic 2. I know he's working on Greater Magic reprint. He's going to do a new Greater Magic. I'm sure that's where all his energy is going. There's probably going to be a bunch of great new coin magic in there. But yeah, that's a great coin book. What do I recommend for kids? Well, I'm not really a kid's magician. Let me give you a tip though on something that I do with children how I get them to do card tricks with me. When I do a card set on the street, I most often close with a card that a child has signed. And to get in this routine, I ask them how old they are. So I ask their age, and I'm looking for a kid that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can get a number card and I make some banter with them regarding their age. But then the card is now an identity that's related to the child, their age. I say, oh, you're 9 years old? Well, here's a 9. Can you write your name on the 9? And now it doesn't matter what the card is. It's the child's identity that's relevant and his age. And this is a way we can take a standard prop that a child might not identify with, especially in a modern age, playing cards, and make it a showpiece where, kid gets it 100%. So that's one. Sucker effects are good. In my children's show, I do use the Chinese sticks. So any trick you can do where the child guesses the trick. Let's do a bonus one right here. I'll do one of my favorite, not just one of my favorite family pieces, but one of my favorite tricks that I've added to my repertoire for the last year or two. I don't remember when I started doing this, but let me get it out. Hold on one second. Chaos wants to know if I work with an ITR. I do not. I've experimented with a lot of invisible thread reels, but I do not use them. Yeah, Ron, I'm going late. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out and have a nice work. Thank you. Yeah, I'm wrapping up soon, but I am rambling a little bit. Here's my recommendation. The best one I've seen currently is Real Sharp. It's a Sharpie marker that has an ITR in it. The pellet comes off the tip of the marker. It works great. The tension's wonderful. I think it's a Kevlar reel. Real sharp. I think Uday Magic makes that. Normally, I don't point people in the direction of Uday, but man, he knocked it out of the park with that release. I see you, Bernard, and I will get your package to you. Jason likes the tarantula. Yeah, it's this trick. This is a classic trick. This version of it is the best one. It's Martin Lewis. Martin Lewis is 1 to 6. Let's not dilly-dally. There's 1 on this side. There's 2 on the back of that side and 3, and then 4 on the back of the 3. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to show you. You're going to learn something right here. There's 1 on the front, 2 on the back, 3 on the back of the 2, and 4 on the back of the 3, but not really, because it's an optical illusion that you create with misspotted cards. So it's actually this situation, okay? It's this. And when you put your hand here, it looks like 1. And when you put your hand here, it looks like 2. Then when you cover the blank spot is when it looks like 3. The mind fills it in. Same thing on the 4 side, right? I will warn you, when you do this trick, sometimes people will ask you to move your hand. They'll say, move your hand, Mr. Magician. So if they do that, you need to learn the laser breath. You add a little laser breath, and then you can, if you're going to do that, you might as well go ahead and do that for the 4 side on the back. And if you're going to do the 4, might as well do the 5 because it looks like a dice, and that leads into the 6, which is the 1 to 6 spotted. So this is a routine that ingratiates anyone's mind, but certainly a child's mind, because number 1, you get this sucker aspect if they get to guess how you do it. You get an educational aspect because you're telling them how the trick works, but not really. And so they're interested for that. And then you bring it home with a nice 1-2 punch at the end. And while I'm not currently stocking these, there are some available. Martin Lewis did pass away. I think they're still making those. It's the 1 to 6 spot card. And yeah, it's a good one. If you're a working professional, it deserves your attention. I think we're going to call that the closer. It's hard to top a Martin Lewis trick. Let me comment on this, Gaffed Man. One of the beauties of the Martin Lewis card is that there are magnets embedded into the card, ensuring the proper placement of the spots. So when I go to move the spot to where it needs to be, it locks into that position. Boom. Phoenix, you are 1 away from winning the kit. It was your name, and then it clicked to Bernard. How about that? You were 1 off from being a double winner. I would have instantly disqualified you, but you almost had it. Yes, everyone should have that. It's a thing of beauty. All right, y'all. I've overstayed my welcome, I feel. Everyone feels, well, maybe he doesn't feel like that. But yeah, I've got coffee to make. We're making breakfast for dinner. And then I'm going to go, snuggle with my lovely wife, Erin. Hey, baby, if you're watching, I'm coming your way soon. It's been a pleasure spending some time with y'all. Stay tuned to the community chat to see what's coming up next, and I'll see you next time. But that's going to be a ciao for now, with continued thanks to all the members, all the tippers. Thank you guys for the super chats, and to those who allowed us to send magic around the country and around the world, and to the Kindred students, thank you all the most. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Goodbye.